Going back home, right, you drive to the gym, it takes you 20 minutes. I want to be on the computer editing. I don't want to spend much time thinking about, back in the US, this is unheard of. You wouldn't have this convenience in your building. Yeah, plenty of space, you know, especially a single dude like me right now, I would say. You can get better convenience, you can get better pricing, better housing, all of those things that we're lacking in America right now, just safety in general. Like,
so how do you feel about Thailand so far after 2 months?
I love it. I don't want to leave ever.
Good afternoon from Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Sam and today we got another condo tour for you guys. The weather is actually amazing today. It's like 25 degrees, which is really good for Thailand. So this area is called Sakhumvit-Thepharak, which is actually right next to Bangkok. So the place where we are now is technically on the edge of Bangkok, but it's right next to. So it's a bit more local, it's quite chill. For that reason, you'll find cheaper condos in this area. So let's go meet who's living here.
What is up, Sam? How are you? My name is Dylan. I'm out here in Sakhumvit-Thepharak at the Knightsbridge Sukhumvit-Thepharak. Happy to do this condo tour today.
Thanks for coming on the channel.
Thank you.
So this is called Knightsbridge Sukhumvit-Thepharak.
I want to say the Thepharak. Yes.
Or Thepharak, I think it is.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, could you tell me a little bit about yourself and introduce yourself to everybody?
So my name is Dylan Banks. I'm from the USA, north of Boston in New Hampshire. 29 years old. I work remotely in video editing and I moved out here about 2 months ago.
Awesome. So you work online?
Yes.
So was that one of the reasons why you came out to Thailand, because you had that flexibility?
Yes, I heard the internet and remote working and all that was like a hub out here, so I was very interested.
So why Thailand?
So first of all, I did a lot of research. You know, channels like Sam Tyler here put me onto it early. I saw the convenience of Bangkok, I saw the prices, the food. You know, all of it fit as far as like a city I'd want to move to.
You've been here for 2 months, right?
2 months, yep. I'm about to extend another 30 days from my 90 and then do the DTV process from there.
So how do you feel about Thailand so far after 2 months?
I love it. I don't want to leave ever.
Okay, so Dylan, 2 months in Thailand.
Yes.
Have you lived in another country apart from America, or is this your first time abroad?
I've been pretty much in the same state in the US my whole life in New Hampshire, so this is my first time even really leaving my hometown.
That's a big decision, you know,
yes.
To pack up everything and just move across the world. What made you make that decision?
So I was looking at places like New York City, New Jersey, you know, those more populated, busy mainstream areas in the States. And once I saw I could get the same convenience, better pricing, all the same stuff out here, it was you know, from there I had to do it.
And you said that you edit videos online?
Yes, I edit videos online.
Is that your full-time work?
Yes.
So how's that?
I love it, you know. I don't work on like a Eastern time zone or any time zone, so as long as I can get my deadlines of my projects, this is actually easier for me out here to stay focused.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what about your visa?
So visa, I wanted to make sure I like Thailand. You know, this is my first time out here, so I came out here on just the 90 days, and I'm definitely getting the DTV next. I have to leave the country in a month, do that process, and then come back in after that. So,
is that process easy or difficult to get the DTV? What do you think?
So if you have, you know, a remote income and you're consistent with, you know, that type of thing, process is a lot easier. You know, if you came out here not working from a, you know, a different country, I could see that being a little bit more difficult if you're trying to maybe work in Thailand or, you know, start your own business or whatever. But my income's coming in from America, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah, and I think the requirements for the DTV are $15,000 in the bank, which you need to fill out some paperwork, have some of the requirements, and then it's a 5-year visa. But you have to renew it every 6 months, right?
Correct. Yeah. 180 days, is that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's pretty good visa.
Can't go wrong with that, and then, you know, things are changing in Thailand, so you just want to be safe in that category, you know?
Yeah,
I don't want to be worried about all those restrictions of having to leave the country and whatnot, so.
Well, that's it. There's currently a crackdown going on at immigration, where if you're on too many visa exemptions,
yes,
which is the visa you get, well, technically it's not a visa. You come in, you get 60 days. You can extend that for another 30 days, which is 90. If you do that too many times, essentially, you can get denied entry into the country. It depends if you're obviously working or not, but it's best to get a long-term visa, yeah, to be safe. So we're in Sakhumvit-Thepharak. So could you tell me a little bit about this area?
So yeah, I wasn't quite sure that the condo sold me. I found this condo online. I love the pool, I love the amenities, I loved everything about it, the price. So I just sent it out here from the US. I wasn't 100% sure all of Bangkok, what was, where, who was where, what was going on. So this actually caused me to travel a little bit because I live right off a BTS station. But for me to go to the areas that are more mainstream, I had to travel through the city on the train. So we're right outside of Bangkok, about 1 or 2 stations, and then after that, you're pretty much in.
So what's this BTS station that you're next to?
So we're at Thipuwan station here. This is one station off the yellow line that connects to Samrong. And once you hit Samrong, you go all the way up the green line to, Asok, Siam, all those mainstream places.
So let's say you wanted to go to Asok,
Yes.
very central in the city. How long would it take you from this condo?
35 minutes to 40 on a train.
Yeah. What were the reasons you picked this condo? Was it because of the facilities, or was it because it's a bit more, out the city and remote?
So, to be honest with you, if this condo was anywhere in the city, I would have chose it. I found this condo online, I fell in love with it, and I told myself I was going there. The area was a little bit far out from, like I said, where I hang out, but I like it here. I like the calmness. I'm not in the hustle and bustle as much as everyone else, so for a place to kind of get away and just work and then go to the city when I want to, I like it. I can't go wrong. And the pricing was big here because a little bit outside of the city, you're going to find some major discounts with these nice condos. So the price, I couldn't go wrong with.
So do you have your go-to spots in Bangkok, Dylan, that you like to hang out around?
Yeah, so the first one I realized it's pretty much the closest to me as far as like the mainstream city is Onut. So that became quickly like one of my favorite places to go get food, just hang out. It's so close to me and I like the area. Also Siam, Ekamai, those types of areas, further out, all the malls, Central World. MBK is a good one.
I love MBK.
Spent a lot of time out there. That's where my barber is. That's where I go to get food. So
that was one of the first malls I went to. MBK is basically a massive fake goods mall. So you can get bargains, it's knockoff goods. The quality is not the best, but it's just it's fun.
It's fun. They got so much there.
8 levels. What about your favorite mall or restaurant in Bangkok?
So I don't know, a lot of people might judge me for this one, but Sizzler in Central World is a quick favorite.
Good price.
Good price,
good salads,
food,
good chicken breast.
Yeah, so I came here searching for American food early on. I didn't know anything about Thai, what to eat in the beginning, so I was scared. So I'm out here hunting for American, Western food, I'll say.
And what do you think about Thai food, Dylan?
I started dabbling into it in the last few weeks, and it's amazing. I was going all wrong about the Western food, but now that I started eating more Thai stuff, love it.
What's your favorite?
Oh man, this might tick some people off too, but the generic pad Thai. I'm eating a lot of pad Thai right now.
My go-to is, have you tried pad krapao?
Yes.
Really good.
Yes.
Really tasty.
That's a good one too. Korean food out here, I'm eating Japanese food, I'm eating Chinese food, so it's not all Thai, but I'm trying a little bit of everything in these malls right now.
I think that's one of the best things about Bangkok is
So good.
the amount of restaurants here is insane. Like you said, if you fancy Korean one night, you can get that Japanese
variety.
Or, anything, even like Burmese food or South American food.
Cambodian food, they got everything.
Yeah, so it's city of convenience, I like to say.
And he's the one that put me on to that in the beginning. His videos, Sam was telling me, convenience. This is the real deal. I mean, everything you need, quick, food, goods from the store, anything. You can go anywhere, any mall, and it's there. So you don't got to really worry about not having stuff.
Well, I'm a guy that's big on productivity. So like for me, I have an amazing gym in my condo.
Yes.
I have this convenience store down below. I have the Grab app to order food. I like everything in my hand or like close by. So that I can have my time for work and then I can have my time for leisure and everything. I can just organize everything.
Like think of going back home, right? You drive to the gym. It takes you 20 minutes. Okay, now you got to cook a meal when you get home. But you have to go to the store and get food. So as like a productive remote worker, I want to be on the computer editing. I don't want to spend much time thinking about, oh, I have to drive to the gym. Like I need everything, like you said, kind of close so I can keep that productivity up.
So where are we now, Dylan?
We are at the store. It's the Lawson's 108, right next to my condo building. We have this here. No 7-Eleven. One of the only ones we don't have a 7-Eleven, but we got this, so we're not
still good enough.
Pretty much the same thing.
Lawson is Japanese, I think, right? I think it is, yeah.
You know better than me.
I assume. So leaving America for Thailand, you've been here a couple months. What are the biggest misconceptions that you've seen firsthand?
Yeah, I'll just say like the Western, type of spending, what you're used to, like the things you want, and kind of the idea that everything is super cheap. Like you could live very cheap, a couple dollars a day on food, but is that how you're going to want to live? Are you going to want to go out with your friends to the more fancy bars? Are you going to want to check out those more touristy areas? So sometimes you'll be spending similar to what you'd spend in the US, but also there's the things where you cut down like cost of living and, you know, just the price of housing. So I would say the misconception there is the spending overall, what you think you're going to spend and what you end up spending.
What's been your experiences so far in terms of your spending from America in New Hampshire to Bangkok, Thailand?
You just get so much more for your money. So sometimes you'll just splurge a little bit. Like, okay, if this costed this much in America, I'm just going to spend this much anyway. That's my pattern. Like I'll end up spending what I would spend in America, but I'll get way more. So that's the good thing about it.
And what about the challenges that you've faced so far living in Thailand?
Yeah, so where I'm at, it's a more local area. So I'll say like the language barrier, especially in the beginning, I don't speak really any Thai. There's not much hope for me where I'm from in my whole mentality speaking. So I try to do what I can as far as the language, but I expected, you know, Bangkok to be very English speaking. There's a lot of areas in Bangkok that aren't. So you got to kind of go about it and be respectful about, you know, not knowing their language and trying to kind of work around it.
So what do you think are the best ways to cope with that?
Well, you get your Google Translate app out.
Yeah.
You can take some speaking classes or you just find some Thai friends that can kind of help you out speaking to people. Like I have a Thai girl I talk to a lot, and if we go anywhere, she'll kind of do the talking for me. Not saying that's the best way to go about it, but that's what I
can pick up things. It's like sometimes I'll have conversations with my girlfriend where it's like, it's half Thai, half English.
Yeah.
We just exchange in that kind of conversation.
Right.
Actually, what I did is during COVID, I had a 3-month online course.
Yes.
Because I had a lot of time on my hands. So also, like you said, having Thai friends, that's a real big help in terms of improving your Thai language.
Somebody that can make that barrier a little shorter with the language gap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
cool. So where are we now, Dylan?
We are in the condo. We're about to walk right inside. This is the lobby. Kind of royal looking area here. I like this. It was
nice.
Something I like to see when I first...
Quite a premium feel to this place.
Yeah, very nice. I like, you know, the high ceilings, the colors, the grays, the silvers. It's just very futuristic to me as far as...
So I guess this condo's quite a new building.
Very new, I believe. We got, you know, a car park if you got your car out here. I don't personally, but...
Oh, so it's one of those where you put it in and it goes right up.
Yeah, they park that thing right for you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Little machine. You got, you know, your 7-Eleven vending machines. You got your towel bins.
Have a look.
Everything is here, man. We're telling you, it's convenient. Look at this.
Wow.
What do you need? We got it.
That is actually incredible. I don't have one of these in my condo, so this is cool to see. You've got all the snacks and drinks you need in there.
And then you got a towel bin right there if it don't have it here.
So a towel bin, you can get obviously like teas, coffees, things like that.
Yeah, the towel bin was like my first meal when I got off the plane. There was nothing open. I got here really and late at night saw this and dug right into some snacks.
It's pretty cheap as well.
Cheap, yeah, easy. You get little shakes and stuff like that, little smoothies, everything. So we got scan and pay water right here. You want to get some water, we got it all here for you.
Very
Bring
handy.
that up to your room, convenient as it gets.
Good to have. So this is like some sort of green area.
Yeah, this is nice to have too. We got kind of, you know, I'm from an area that's very rural, a lot of mountains, trees. So coming out here, I don't get much of that. But the area I'm at is pretty private. We got this nice tree area, nice garden area.
Yeah.
It's nice to have.
And you can see right here, it literally goes onto the BTS, this condo.
Yeah, so when it's downpouring, I have like just a tiny bit I have to dodge and I'm usually good. I don't get soaked or anything.
But this is the yellow line, right?
This is the yellow line, one stop from the green line. So if you're ever not feeling too good, you got a little pharmacy right here. You got some medications, some things you need.
Wow.
Some Plan B pills in there if you're, you know, filing out a little too much in Thailand. You'll be all set.
It's actually insane that you have like not only the 7-Eleven machine and the towel bin machine and the water machine, but you've also got basically a mini pharmacy here.
Convenience is the word. We got a cafe too over here. Get some food.
Decent. Nice.
It's all in one. Back in the US, this is unheard of. You wouldn't have this convenience in your building.
So
if you did, it would be thousands.
Yeah, I was going to say something like this would cost maybe 5-10 times more than this.
A busy area too, even outside of the city, like New York suburbs. It's going to be way more. Can't beat it, man. Can't beat these prices.
So where are we now? This floor is right above the lobby, right?
Yeah, second floor, we got a kitchen area, like a co-kitchen area that you can rent out, have a nice meal with privacy. And we also have a co-working area.
I've not seen too many condos with something like this, with the kitchen.
Yeah, it's so fancy too. That was one of the things that kind of sold me, just the overall like architecture of this building and how they set up the decorations and everything. It's just fancy.
Yeah, very well designed.
Yes.
And this room?
We got the co-working area here, very nice. Similar vibes to what I just talked about, but.
So with you being a remote worker, Dylan, would you work in the room or a place like this?
Place like this most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't like the room that much.
They have Wi-Fi, AC?
Correct.
And it's obviously all included in the price of what you're paying for the condo?
Yes, all of that comes with it. So this was a game changer for me as far as these amenities.
One of the selling points for you?
The selling points? These, clean, fancy rooms, the pool, the sky, garden, all of it. I wanted something where I could take pictures up in the sky for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
I needed a pool. I wanted a nice gym and co-working areas. It's got all those, so.
Love it. They're doing a good job.
Always busy, always clean, like you can't complain.
All right, where to next, Dylan?
We're gonna look at the first sky garden next. There's two of them, one in the top floor, one on the 11th.
All right, let's go.
Okay, now we are on the 11th floor, the sky garden out here. This is a very nice naturistic area. One of my favorites in the building. Get outside, nice weather, can't go wrong.
So do you come to this spot often?
A few times a week just to kind of hang out, maybe do some emails, sit on my phone, but don't spend too much time out here, to be honest with you.
I'm curious, Dylan, what were your main reasons behind leaving the USA?
So there's many reasons for me wanting to leave the USA, and I don't want to get too political or anything on this, but just, the current state of the US, the cost of living, everything going up, and, what you're getting for your money, it does not make sense compared to these Southeast Asian countries, especially if you're, making USD or from a Western country. You can either go do things, spend, save. So there's many reasons, but I would say cost of living is probably the biggest, and just overall the unhappiness with the United States right now. Disgruntled people, everyone's kind of getting screwed, so nobody's happy.
What do you think the cause of that is?
Ooh, I just think it's been kind of a buildup of unrest in the political system over so many years, and now we're at this point of kind of like a tipping, breaking point. Yeah, I don't want to necessarily be there for that, so. So
you see yourself living in Thailand long term?
Yeah, you learn it when you're not in the United States. Like the people here as a whole, the culture, I mean, it exists everywhere, but the overall drug issues, the violence, all of these things, like this culture isn't having that problem, and you learn to respect it a lot. They're quiet, respectful people. You see that, you're just, one American amongst 30 of them, you feel like the most peaceful person in the world. So I don't, feel scared to go anywhere. I don't feel scared to leave my laptop out. Everything is so peaceful.
So you feel very safe compared to America?
Very safe, that's it.
And why Bangkok? Why not, for example, Phuket, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Koh Samui?
So there's just the general fear of like being, far from your home, right? So my knowledge of Bangkok was best hospitals in the world, convenience, you can get anything. So a first shot for me to kind of get my feet wet and understand it, Bangkok just made the most sense. There's not a major ocean or beach here that I can just go to, but the malls, the food, everything is here, the convenience. So I would just rather start somewhere like this.
I think there's a stereotype with some people about Bangkok. Like I hear people coming here on holiday, vacation, they're spending maybe 1 or 2 days in Bangkok and the rest of the trip away in other provinces, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's great to explore Thailand.
Yes.
But I think there's also this stigma of Bangkok from some people, which is like, it's dirty, it's hectic, it's too much traffic, which there is a lot of traffic, but I think once you get and spend a lot of time in Bangkok, you really see the true nature of what it is. And it's a really incredible city with great people.
100%, yes, that's all factual.
I'm also curious, how did you find this exact condo?
So there was actually another YouTube channel, and they did a condo tour of this building, and just the general vibe I got from the building in that video, I just knew I could just land here with my luggage and start working the next day. That was a big thing for me. I didn't want to be bouncing from hotel to hotel. Bangkok is a big area, and this isn't the smartest thing I did. I think people that spend a little time and look around are the smartest, but I didn't have that kind of going for me at the time, so it was more of a land and go. So this I knew was good, looked good, wasn't too far from everything. It's a little bit of a distance, but I just knew it was this place I could safely land and go.
And how much money did you come out with to move to Thailand?
So I came out off a contract with about 8K, a work contract. So that's how I started. But I had done all of the paying when I was in America. So, you know, I had my plane ticket, I had the condo, all of that was booked already. So I just literally had to get here.
All right, what's next?
So we are going to the second co-working area.
Wow, so you've got 2 co-working spaces.
Yeah, there's a few little, you know, fancy areas, sit down areas, you know, with your laptop, sit and work. So this is the second, I would say. So now we are in the second co-working space. This is a very nice, luxurious area. Come sit down with your laptop, get some work done. Many people from the building come down here to do any remote work they're doing or just answer emails. Nice chairs, nice little tables.
I like how many like chill spots there are here.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's like hidden little rooms.
And this place is open like what time?
I want to say between like 7 and 11
Okay.
at night.
So pretty much all day.
Yeah.
What about like in terms of making friends in Thailand?
So you'll find places, no matter what your culture is, where there's a lot of, you know, I would say like-minded people, or in the sense of people from your area. So you might find a bar, you might find a shop or something where, you know, there's a lot of Americans, UKs, just people that speak your general language. For me, when I first landed here, most of the people I spoke to were Thai, and there was definitely a barrier, but quickly, you know, you go to these bars, you go to these restaurants, you'll find people like-minded, the co-working areas, you know, everyone's kind of on the same main character energy here. They got their own life, you know, things going on, so.
Yeah. And Dylan, what's your experiences of dating here in Thailand so far?
Dating out here has been, you know, quite a ride so far, but I would just say if you are, you know, coming in from another country, you have some momentum going on, whether it's business or, you know, social media, you know, anything you're doing, if you just kind of have a goal and a set purpose out here, it's a lot easier to find someone compatible with you. It all depends on where you go to. If you're going into these areas where there's a lot of that party lifestyle, clubbing lifestyle, and you're looking for this perfect girlfriend, you might run into trouble. Whereas, you know, the co-working areas and some of the more expat areas as well can have more better fit women for what you're looking for.
Yeah, like even like in a park, in a mall.
Right.
I mean, I've been there myself where I've met a girl in a club. It didn't end up well, the relationship, but you've also got to think about your intentions. I think starting when you're meeting someone, start off, tell them exactly what you expect and exactly what you want, you know, so you're both on the same page. But I think Thailand is great for dating. And you know, there's a statistic that I think over 50% of the women in Bangkok are single.
They're looking.
So there's a lot of choice, there's a lot of options.
Come on out, you'll be all set.
So right, where are we now, Dylan?
We are at the gym area. We got a nice gym in this floor, 30th floor, which,
wow, this is big.
a lot of space, no claustrophobia in here.
Is this a kind of gym where you can pretty much get a full workout in?
Yeah, I mean, it's not, you know, a professional gym or anything, but as far as having this in the condo, getting a quick workout in, or just doing some running on a treadmill, you know, it fits all those categories. So I like it. I got dumbbells over here, got some weight machines, so can't complain.
And what floor is this?
30th floor.
Wow, so you got a gym with a stunning view.
Stunning view on the 30th floor here. We're very happy about it. It was one of the decision factors on this condo.
I imagine after sunset, it gets even better.
Yes, yes.
Let's keep on having a look around then.
Come into the sauna slash, you know, changing area here. Very nice.
Nice, very fancy.
Condos obviously have good bathrooms in them, but if you need to go to another clean bathroom, we got showers in here, we got the sauna in here, so, you know.
Okay, so this is like a steam room, I guess. With this view, like.
You wouldn't have this in America, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Look at this.
That's crazy.
What are you doing?
That's nice, it's really, really nice.
Yes.
I like the design.
I feel like I'm in a professional, like, high spending gym when I'm in this room, because it's like, how clean and kept it is. Someone's always cleaning, so I've never seen this place dirty.
So the condo is pretty well maintained and well kept.
Pristine, the security, we have everything. Any maintenance, it's all here. That's another great reason I like this, because I'm far from home. I don't know, you know, if I needed certain stuff, what I would do, so.
How is the security here?
Oh, it's so secure. We have multiple security officers working 24/7, all times of day. The room keys are secure, so you can't get to certain floors if you don't have the key. So I would feel way more safe here than anywhere I've spent in, say, New Jersey or New York City.
Yeah, incredible.
So again, we are on the 30th floor, same floor as the gym, but here we got this stunning, stunning skyline pool here, infinity pool.
Wow.
And this was a huge determining factor for me in having this. I love the pool, how beautiful the architecture was. Again, you're not gonna find something like this in America for this price.
No, this is crazy good, bro. Like, when I'm here, it makes you feel a certain way.
Yes.
Like, you just stand here, you know, you've got the skyline view, the pool is gorgeous, and it's just, it's
Yes.
great. It's a really, really amazing pool.
The process was so fast between, you know, finding out this was even a thing you could do as, you know, a remote worker to being here. I feel like it went by in a flash, but, you know, it was about 6 months to a year of prep, and worked out.
What about if someone's watching this and they think, I want to go, but I don't know what to do for work? What would you say to that?
Yeah, so I mean, there's so many, if you're, you know, online on the internet these days, there's so many people, you know, making online income, and you really, the best advice I could give to you is find your niche, because there are freelancing sites out there. I know so many people out here trading. I would say the best advice I could give is that, like, every business, you know, the world now that's relevant needs some type of social media presence, needs some type of videos, needs some type of somebody running that. So it could be a business that's never had it before or something like that, but you could run it remote, and just knowing that this is such a high-paying industry now and you can do it from anywhere. I mean, I would jump on it. This is kind of the golden age of content, the golden age of AI, videos, so take the opportunity.
Yeah. How many times have you been in this pool, Dylan?
I would say honestly, like under 10.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say like one.
No, so I would say once a week I end up out here. I shoot a few videos and let everyone know that I'm doing good, and that's about it.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, so yeah, you've been probably one of the biggest reasons this even happened for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You watched my videos before you came?
Yours I was like addicted to. I'd watch like your videos over and over again.
Thanks. So I've got half of the watch time from you.
100%, all of it.
Cheers, Dylan.
No, but once I got out here though, I haven't even really been on YouTube as much. I've just been living life, so that's another thing. I've been so much happier.
It's not a bad sign.
Yeah, but I still watch the videos, and Instagram I'm more relevant with you now, TikTok, stuff like that.
So Dylan, how has Thailand changed your life so far?
So just living in America my whole life, I figured I had to live somewhere like New York City, New Jersey, you know, the best infrastructure. You know, we have high performing economy, so the idea of like moving out of somewhere like that to what some people might consider like a third world country, the idea seems pretty extreme, but like this whole video has shown, you know, you can get better convenience, you can get better pricing, better housing, all of those things that we're lacking in America right now, just safety in general, like just living in certain areas, people are moving out because they feel unsafe. That's been, you know, the biggest life changer to me, is that you can come somewhere like this and all of those problems kind of are diminished and you're happy. So happiness has been the key here.
Sounds like you're finding your meaning to life.
I love it, man. I would never go back, honestly. I don't want to.
And what do your family and friends think?
So family and friends think this is crazy. I'm 29 years old. A lot of my friends have, you know, locked down jobs. They have wives, they have kids now. So the idea at this point of, you know, somebody like me just packing up and leaving the country, it's a bit extreme. You know, my family's not too educated on Southeast Asia, so they think, oh my God, this guy's going to, you know, the jungle somewhere in the middle of Southeast Asia. It's not at all. We have the best hospitals out here, the best food out here, infrastructure is good, so.
Yeah, and it's like the same with my mom. My mom loves coming to Thailand, but in the beginning I think she was a bit skeptical.
Right.
About, you know, is it safe? Make sure you get your shots before you go out there, dengue fever, all that stuff.
Yes.
But then she comes there now, every time she comes to visit me, it's like, oh, she wants longer, she wants to come back, she loves it, loves the Thai people, loves the culture. So I think the best thing for that situation is to just come and see yourself.
100%.
Yeah.
The Thai culture is, you know, a phenomenal culture as far as I've seen so far. I could not complain about any of it. So,
best country in the world.
Best country in the world. So we are at the top floor, the actual Sky Garden on the 35th floor. If you come over here to the coolest part of the Sky Garden.
So this condo actually has 2 sky gardens, Dylan.
Yes, there's one on the 11th floor.
Whoa.
And then we got this here.
What the fuck?
Probably if you're afraid of heights, this isn't for you, but if you fall, luckily you might end up in the pool, so.
God, you know this. You know what this is like. You know the Mahanakan Skywalk.
Yes.
Yeah, essentially like this, but obviously that one's a bit higher.
See that?
It just cracked.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Cool, nice. I guess this will be a great spot also, like now in the sunset time, evening time. Just come up, maybe do a bit of a walk, just relax.
Yeah, I like to come up here on my phone, maybe do some emails, just chill out for a little bit. It's nice.
All right. So is that all the facilities?
That is all the facilities, Sam.
Should we check out the room?
Check out the room. What's up, Sam Tyler TV? This is my episode of MTV Cribs. You can come in right now.
That's taking me back a few years.
What's up, MTV? Come on in, you broke mother.
All right, so we're in the kitchen.
Little kitchen here. We don't cook though. That's for sure. You look in this fridge right now. What do we got?
It's
What
completely
do we got?
empty.
We got nothing.
You literally got nothing in there.
What
What
do we
about the
got in
freezer?
We got nothing.
Wow, not even water.
This is my last water. I gotta get some stuff from the store.
So, well, it's good that you've got a washing machine here.
Yeah, that's
pretty
the
good.
thing. That we talked earlier about like what's been hard about Thailand. Okay, here's the struggle. No dryer. What am I doing out here? I'm hanging clothes. That isn't like me in America.
Yeah,
So,
and not a lot of these condos have a dryer. It's
No.
only the washing machine.
so either you go do your laundry somewhere or you're hanging up. So it's like the clothes you get. Like I'm wearing a lot of like sports fits out here because it's easy to dry and easy to get around. But when I want to wear fancier stuff, it's a bit of a struggle.
All right, so this is your bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom, the lights. We need some maintenance in here right now.
It's not working.
The light's off. But we keep this open, we can see in there.
There we go.
Little ghetto, but is what it is.
Nice. So this is technically a studio room.
Yeah, little studio room, little cube box room. This is our first trek out here. I just wanted something I knew was safe and was good. I liked it. I liked the building. So this wasn't, the maybe long-term goal, but to get my feet wet in Bangkok and just kind of see everything out here, this has been great.
Potentially a perfect starter base.
Perfect start. I couldn't ask for more. And because I'm a bit far from everything, I've had to travel and I've seen so much just because I've had to leave here and go so many places. So I take that as a blessing as well.
So it kind of gets you out your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Everything like the TV and all of this is fully furnished.
Fully furnished. You come out here with a suitcase, your laptop, your hard drives, and you can start working the next day. It's that easy.
Wardrobe here. Got some space up there, which is decent.
Yeah, plenty of space, especially a single dude like me right now, I would say.
Nice. Decent. And you can see, it's very flat here, so we are right on the edge of Bangkok.
Yeah, this is a very, I would say local area, many locals here, many Thais. So my first, drop into Thailand was quite a culture shock. I didn't see many Americans, many English speakers that I thought I was going to see right away. So it got me introduced to the culture fast, we'll say that.
And apart from the language, what's the biggest culture shock you've had?
Oh man, the first thing here for me, honestly, I'm just going to say the smells. I was not used to this type of smell. I live in a very rural area in New Hampshire in America. So
yeah,
the food, the fish, the streets, just the air in general. Wow. But I'm used to it now, and that's what weirds me out because this is normal to me.
Okay, so USA versus Thailand. Tell me about your experiences so far because, like you said, this is the first country that you've lived in apart from America, so I'm curious to know from you.
I've always wanted the big city lifestyle, so my dreams and ambitions were always New York City and New Jersey, but seeing everything that's gone on, the prices, the safety, all of that, pushed me to something else. And then learning there's areas in Bangkok that you wouldn't even know is very different than New York City, the cleanliness, the buildings, infrastructure. So that was okay, I could live in America basically, but not in America for a way better price, better food. Just made sense.
And what's your favorite things about Thailand?
We'll start with the food. We'll say the convenience and the people. The Thai culture is, I would say, steps ahead as far as, peace and just getting along. As a whole, they get along way better than I'd say Americans do. Or
real community vibe.
Yeah, the help, people want to help each other. People don't want to kind of beat each other up as much. You don't have the hate culture here.
All right, let's talk about money. So what's the price of the room? What's the price of utilities?
Okay, so price of this room is it's 9,500 Thai baht, which comes out to about 290 to 297 USD, depending on the month and the inflation and all that.
Crazy cheap.
The first month, my water bill was so low that my landlord just paid it for me. Internet comes out to about $15 per month. Electric bill, it comes in every 3 months. So I just paid it because I booked the condo early or whatever, a little bit early that first month. So I just got the 3-month bill, even though I haven't been here 3 months, but I just paid that under $30. It wasn't a lot.
So what about your monthly spending? How's that in Thailand and in comparison to America?
So yeah, monthly spending, the first month I got out here, I was super scared. I was skittish. I didn't go many places. I just got food delivery. And if you're just getting food delivered out here, it's almost cheaper. Like you'd be paying what you pay for a tip in the US for your whole meal here. So you put that into consideration.
And there's no tipping culture in Thailand.
Yeah, you're going to be eating a lot more just based off of that price in general. So I would say I spend a couple hundred, I would say under 300 a week. And that's a crazy week, right? That is, I would say, a high range where I could get away with under 100 if I wanted to. But I've been going out, you know, seeing more and doing things. I kind of have a girl right now, so it's been a little bit more datey. So I've gone out with her a lot and spent more time with her. So it could get up to that. You could go more than that, or you could go so much less than that. It's all about your lifestyle.
So you can spend what, around $1,000 a month and be pretty content on that?
Yeah, you could do that easily, or you could go, you know, depends on what you're making and what you want to do, but you could, that base would be good.
And Dylan, what's the best advice you could give to someone coming here?
I would just have your, you know, ducks in a row before you come out. The feeling of, oh, I have to go home or I got to leave, like that feeling to me, I didn't want. So you're seeing me at 29 years old, never really took vacations, never really did a lot of that because I wanted to make it permanent. I didn't want to sit in that. I don't want to go back to this job in the US after having the best 2 weeks of my life in Thailand. So just having like your ducks in a row, whatever business online you can do, dial in on that the best you can. So when you come out here, you're not worried about, oh, I gotta go home because this isn't working. Like that's the worst scenario.
And I've been there and I've done that. Yeah. So be prepared. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to Dylan today for the condo tour.
Thank you, Sam, for helping me move out here. These videos have been a big inspiration for me. So.
And if you guys want to see more condo tours, I'll put a playlist link in the description. Hit that subscribe button and see you in the next one.
See ya.